This is gonna be good.
Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, what is going on? What do you say we get this thing started? Come on. Get out of that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Say, get out of that kitchen, rattle those pots and pans. And roll my breakfast, 'cause I'm a hungry man. I said, shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never done nothing to save your doggone soul. When you're wearing those dresses, your head drawn up so nice. When you're wearing those dresses, your head drawn up so nice. Well, you look so warm, your heart is cold as ice. I said, shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never done nothing to save your doggone soul. Well, welcome, friends. We made it till Monday. My name is Steve Summers here, and we are broadcasting live from the Valley of the Sun. I am so glad you're with me. Thank you, my wonderful sponsor, Link Senior. Visit linksenior.com. Trivia on the way, America's Samba for the next hour right here. Woo! Come on. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping through the seafood store. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping through the seafood store. I can look at you till you don't love me no more. I believe in you're doing me wrong, and now I know. I believe in you're doing me wrong, and now I know. Well, the more I work, the faster my money goes. One more time, y'all ready? I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never done nothing to save your doggone soul. What's that now? I said shake, rattle and roll. My goodness. Oh, I don't know about you, but I love a good time as we get it together today. Once again, let's go back. What a great way to start off the week. Put a smile on your face, whatever you may be. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And it broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, and coming to ya. Goody, goody for him. Goody, goody for me. I hope you're satisfied, you rascal you. All right, here we go now. Come on. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave him your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And it broke it into little pieces. How do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, and coming to ya. Goody, goody for him. Goody, goody for me. Your love has been denied. I'm taken for a ride. I hope you're satisfied, you rascal you. All right. Oh my
goodness, going back, that was Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, going back a few years, right? It was one of those big hits. We love singing that when we go out and do some of our live shows. How are you doing? Are you doing okay today? I am so glad you're here today. Thank you to the wonderful sponsors of ours, Link Senior. And we have some great folks that watch that show. I've got a special shout out coming out here in about 12 minutes or so. And we just thank you guys so much. Wherever you may be watching the show, there's some 400 plus communities nationwide through Link Senior. It's always a real pleasure, and we don't take it for granted. We appreciate you guys so much for watching the show and all the great information, news, and information you get from Link Senior. It's so really wonderfully put together and very organized. What do you say we go back? I think I'm going through puberty again. What do you say? Let's go back and do a song you might remember. Oh, yes. Your story's sad to tell. A teenage ne'er-do-well, most mixed up, non-delinquent on the block. Your future is unclear now. What's left of your career now? Can't even get a trade in on your smile. Here we go now. Beauty school dropout, no graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout, missed your midterms and flunked shampoo, when at least you could have taken time to wash and clean your clothes up after spending all that dough to have your doctor fix your nose up. Maybe get moving, might keep your feeble hopes alive. What are you proving? You got the dream but not the drive. If you go for your diploma, you could join that steno pool, turn in your teas and comb and go back to high school. Beauty school dropout, hanging around that corner store. Beauty school dropout, it's about time you knew the score. Well, you couldn't teach you anything. You're such a looker, but no customer would go to you unless she was a hooker. Did I say that? It's in the lyrics. Baby, don't sweat it. You're not cut out to hold that job. Better forget it. Who wants their hair done by a slob? Or your bangs are curled, your lashes twirled. World is so cruel. Wipe off that angel face and go back to high school. Baby, don't blow it. Put my good advice to shame. Baby, you know it. Even dear Abby stays the same. Now you call the shot, get off the pot. I really gotta fly to that malt shop there, up there in the sky. Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. From the movie Grease, probably one of my favorite songs from the movie there. I love that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen Grease. I think I've lost count at this time. All right, let's go back and do some Bobby Sherman, shall we? Come on. All right. Did this song last week for a community here in Phoenix who loved it. I'm taking the shade out of the sun. taking it slow. So happy I found I still can smile and dig the show. Let me know, easy come, easy go. I'm just hanging around and taking it slow. So happy I found I still can smile and dig the show. Let me know, easy come, easy go. Bobby Sherman on our show today. We love Bobby so much. Bobby still, by the way, is alive and well. No, that's not Bobby in the background there. I will tell you who this guy is in just a second. This gentleman right here celebrating a birthday today. Let's see, guitars, vocal. Guy was the Beach Boys. 1965, Johnston joined the band for some of the live performances, filling in for the group's co-founder at the time, Brian Wilson. He wrote the #1 hit for Barry Manilow that we're about to sing in a second. Also, he sang on the recordings of Elton John's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me and several songs of Pink Floyd's album The Wall. Talk about a musician extraordinaire. Everything from pop to classic rock, man. This guy. Happy birthday. Born in the state, 1944, Mr. Bruce Johnston today. Happy birthday, sir, for all the great music. And you know, we have to do a song that you actually helped write, of course. Indeed, Barry Manilow's #1 hit. As we go back a little way, you know, Barry still does Las Vegas shows. And, of course, if you ever get a chance, check out those shows. They're absolutely terrific. Go back, a song called Big Hit in the 70s. I write the songs. It goes something like this. I've been alive forever. I wrote that very first song. Put the words and the melodies together. I am music and I write the songs. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. I write the songs that make young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. My home lies deep within you. I've got my own place in your soul. Now when I look out through your eyes, I'm young again, even though I'm very old. Sing it if you know the words, come on. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. I write the songs that make young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs. All my music makes you dance, gives you spirit, take the chance. And I wrote some rock and roll so you can move. Music thrills your heart. Well, that's a real fine place to start. It's for me, it's for you, it's for you, it's for me, it's the whole world symphony. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love President today wrote that song for Barry Manilow, #1 hit for Barry. Welcome to Monday. My goodness. Thank once again to our great sponsor, Link Senior, linksenior.com. Remember, you can always reach out to me. We'd love to hear from you wherever you may be. Feel free to reach me at my email address. It's real easy. It's ssthevocalist@gmail.com, ssthevocalist@gmail.com. Wherever you may be watching the show, whether it's on social media, whether it's on YouTube, maybe at one of many communities through Link Senior, through their network. Would love to hear from you. Just let me know what your name is and what the name of your community is, and you're checking in. I want to say a special shout out to Carmen, who wrote into the show just last week. Got an email from her. She says, I'm emailing you to see if you could send a shout out to our lovely coworker and caregiver, Heather. We both watch your show together with our residents here at Homewood Heights Assisted Living in Milwaukee, Oregon. And we all love your show very much. We look forward to your shows daily, and of course your trivia questions too. Carmen, thank you so much. We understand that Heather kind of fell ill, I guess, earlier last week, and so we send our prayers to you. We send our good vibes to you on a recovery, Heather. We love you so much, you and Carmen and the wonderful residents there over at Homewood Heights Assisted Living. You guys mean so much to us. We love you. Stay well once you get well, and we're here for you guys, all right? She went on to say, thank you so much for all that you do, for all the joy you bring here on Link Senior. So once again, thank you so much, Carmen. We appreciate that shout out today. And you know what? I thought it might be fitting to do a little song here. A song made famous relative to that was a group by the name of the Bee Gees, going back a little ways. The Bee Gees were huge. We love the Bee Gees a lot. We sing them here on this show. All about to love somebody here. Let's go back, shall we?
There's a light, a certain kind of light, never shine on me. I want my life to be free, live by you and live by you. There's a way, everybody say, to each and every little thing. What does it bring if I ain't got you? Oh, ain't got you, baby. Now you don't know what it's like. Yes, you do know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind. I'm so blind, so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I'm living free for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Oh, ain't got you, baby. Now you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. No, 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 no. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody
Send that out to Carmen, especially Heather on recovery today. Watching our show from Homewood Heights Assisted Living there in Milwaukee, Oregon. It's such a pleasure. You know what? We had a request the other day from Dan down south in Austin way. Dan says, Steve, you haven't done any country in a while. Can you do that one by Merle Haggard? You know, Dan, we have to do it, but it would be a sin to do it without a hat on. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go back. Mr. Mighty Merle Haggard did this song many, many years ago, you might remember, called Mama Tried. Here we go. Way back now. Yeah. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blown and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family making mine. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all that Sunday learning, with a bat I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. Sing it if you know it, come on. I turned to 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but a pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Yeah. We don't make them like that anymore. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill the shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but a pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Oh yeah. Mighty Merle Haggard. That song right there as we go back. You know, another great song is probably why one of my favorite artists of all time, Mr. John Denver. A song that I think many, many of you guys know very, very well. And that great song, I can remember it now. There's nothing like being back home. I don't know about you all. It feels good, doesn't it? There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. Afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. Winding up his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up to the sky. 10 days on the road, they're barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. It's the light in your eyes makes him warm. Sing it with me now, come on. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him. How do you spend all your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. Felt the baby move just yesterday. Sing it with me, come on. And hey, it's good to be back home Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, the time that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft on me, kisses I've before the love that lights my way, happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's little things make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, light in your eyes makes me warm. One more time, come on, let me hear you. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm right here, ready? Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. One more time. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. Late great John Denver on our show today. Man, miss him. What a talent. Probably one of my favorite songs back in the day was a song called Calypso. You might remember that. I remember as a kid, I used to skate at a roller skating rink, and it was called Snowball, right? So the guys picked the girls around the skate. That's what it was all about. You called the Snowball. But here's the thing. They did it both ways. The guys picked the girls, and then the girls picked the guys. So it was a lot of fun. You better hope you knew how to skate, because that was important back then. Let's play trivia now.
Are you ready?
Woo. All right. Now my hair's all messed up, and I got a red mark on my forehead. It happens every time. I always tell people when I wear my hat when I do shows, I apologize in advance. No, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just a red mark on my hat because my hat's too small. A red mark on my head because my hat's too small. Time now to play trivia today. For those of you who played trivia before, you know how this game works. It's so easy. We ask the questions, and then we give you an opportunity to pick which one you think it is. And we know that the folks in Milwaukee, Oregon are watching today in trivia. Keep track of it. Listen, no answer is a wrong answer here. You pick one. If you get it wrong, big deal. If you get it right, great. You still learn something in the process. In the 1984 comedy Beverly Hills Cop, which was one of my all-time favorite films, which city did Axel originally work as a detective? Remember Eddie Murphy? Beverly Hills Cop, the city which did Axel originally work as a detective? Was it Detroit? Was it Chicago? Or was it New York? This is a good question here. How many Beverly Hills Cop series have there been now? How many episodes? Episodes? No. How many trilogies? What, 3? I think so. Let's see, where was it? Detroit, Chicago, or New York? If you said Detroit, yeah, I had it right. Did you get it on the first one? Good. Some of you, there he is. Eddie Murphy, incredible actor. Axel originally worked as detective in Detroit. His boss refused him investigating his friend's murder. Hence, he uses, of course, the holiday to head to Beverly Hills to solve a crime. Great film. All right, next one. How many letters are there in the Greek alphabet? That's a good one. How many letters are in the Greek alphabet? Is it 22? Is it 24? Or is it 26? I'm going to hold it just for a second here so you can think about it. Greek alphabet. Some of you are going, and you can't look online, right? I didn't even put that in the rules yet. How many letters are there in the Greek alphabet? 22, 24, 26? It doesn't matter if you get online and look it up. You just got to be faster than me. 22, 24, 26. Have you said 24? You had it absolutely correct. If you said 22 or 26, womp, womp, womp. That's okay. Now you know the rest of the story. Greek alphabet, 24 letters, and there it is, and all its beautifulness. All those Greek letters that we never use. All right. What nickname was given in the search algorithm linked to the origin of Google? The origin of Google, not oranges, as we know someone used to say. What nickname was given in the search algorithm linked to the origin of Google? Was it search box? Was it back rub? That sounds kinky. Or is it yellow slip? We're talking about the nickname given in the search algorithm linked in the origin of Google. Search box, back rub, or is it yellow slip? See if you get it right on this one. Good luck to you. It will surprise you. Correct answer is, are you ready for this? Back rub. Back rub. That's the original, the search algorithm linked to the origin of Google. Back rub. How do you like that? Larry Page, Sergey Brin developed a search algorithm first known as back rub in 1996 with the help of Scott Hassan and Alan Starenberg. And the rest is history, as they say. All right, in terms of flight systems, what does the C and TCAS stand for? TCAS, what does it stand for? Is it collision? Is it correlation? Or is it contact? We're talking about the C and the TCAS. What does it stand for? Collision, correlation, or contact? All right, smarty pants, we'll see if you got this one. Correct answer is, you all ready? Collision. There it is. Collision. What does it mean? All right, here it is. Collision. In the words, TCAS stands for Traffic Collision Avoidance Systems. There you go. We have them on cars now these days. TCAS stands for Traffic Collision Avoidance System. There you go. There should be no excuse to have an accident now. All right, I hope I mispronounced this correctly. Reykjavik or Reykjavik is the capital of which country? I know I messed that up, and that's okay. Reykjavik. You don't say it every day, so somebody will correct me. Is it Iceland, Norway, or Greenland? We're talking about Reykjavik. The capital of which country? Iceland, Norway, or Greenland? Let's see if you got it right. All right, this question is worth $100 of Monopoly money that doesn't exist. Correct answer is Iceland. It is Iceland. There it is, Iceland. And there's Reykjavik. That's it right there. It's the capital city. City has a population of around 131,000 inhabitants and was established in 874 AD. There you go. We got time for a few more questions today. That's good. What band was Beyonce originally a part of? I love this question because part of our audience is going, what? And that's okay. This is where guessing is the name of the game. And see, once you get it right, then you can tease your grandkids on how much you know about Beyonce that you didn't know before. What band was Beyonce originally part of? Was it TLC? Whoops, I hit the wrong thing here. Was it TLC? Was it Destiny's Child? Or was it the Pussycat Dolls? The Pussycat Dolls. Great band, by the way, Pussycat Dolls. Destiny's Child or TLC? If you said Destiny's Child, you had it right. And there's Beyonce, or I would call Bouncy. There she is. Great entertainer. Destiny's Child was the American girl group whose final and best known lineup surprised that Beyonce knows, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams. Hot group right there, Destiny's Child. Great music. All right, how many countries border India? Think about India for a minute, if you can. Is it 2, 4, or is it 7? How many countries border India? 2, 4, or 7? See if you get this one right here. Good luck to you. If you said 7, you had it right. 7. I know. That's a lot of countries. Well, look at India. Look at where it's surrounded by. You got China, Pakistan, Bhutan, Myanmar, Afghanistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. All of that's 7. All right, they are surrounded. There you go. And that's it. That's it. How did you do? Nice. Did you do well? How many got most of them right? Did you? Did you get, all right, how many got a few of them right? You can raise your hand. You got a few right? How many got 1 or 2 right? Nice. That's good. How many just play to have fun? Me too. And you know, sometimes I look at these questions and I go, duh, I have no idea. So I have to go back sometimes. Sometimes I'll do these trivia things. I won't even look at them and I'll just put them up and see if I know them, and then I can't give away the answer. Yeah, that's kind of how it works anyway. All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday today. My name is Steve. We're broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun. My wonderful sponsor here has been with us. It's going to be 2 years this August, if you can believe that. 2 years we've been on the air. When COVID came in, everything came to a complete standstill. And then I reached out to a few companies that actually have portals like this that broadcast, and I said, you know, we entertainers, we're not allowed to go in the communities right now because we don't know. You know, they shut everything down. And so Link Senior said, hey, would you be interested in coming on and doing a show? Literally for a while, we were doing a show every day here on this channel. And I got to tell you, it was quite exhausting at the end of the week, but I had so much fun doing it every day, and it was a lot of fun. Now we're on 3 times a week, which is just as good because now I can get a little bit of a break. But I tell you, every time I'm on here, it's such a joy to be here with each and every one of you, and I so appreciate you so much, and our wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen too as well. Getting back to America's Songbook, we love singing songs about so many different things. One of my favorite songs is a song made famous by the incredible Wilson Pickett. Wilson Pickett was just one of a kind entertainer of his time, from soul and everything else. And so many great songs came out of that era. And there was one song that I love a lot. You guys might know it too as well. It's a song that's got a lot of hip to it. It's a hip hop, a hippie to the hippity hip hip hop. Shall we go back? Do it? This one is right here. We go. Give me a 1, 2, 3 one more time. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, come on. 1, 2, 3. Woo, come on. Gotta know how to pony, like Bonnie Maroney. The mashed potato to the alligator. Put your hands on your hips, let your backbone slip to the Watusi, like my little Lucy. Come on, y'all ready now? Give it to me. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Y'all help me on that. Come on, here we go. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Feeling pretty good for a Monday? I'm feeling pretty good too. What do you say? Come on. Na 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 na, na 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 na. One more time. Here we go. Sing it out. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Playing with the habit, with long tall Sally, twisted with Lucy. What to say? Roll over on your back. Yes, I like it like that. Do the jerk. Watch me work, y'all. How you do it? How you do it? Come on. How you do it? Come on. Woo! I think they're dancing too fast back with you. Slow down, guys. True love takes a lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We gotta run. Gotta run on the beach between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we got. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
it up. I wish you never said break it up. No, no, we'll both regret it. Little chip and diamond on your head. Ain't a fortune, babe, but you know that it stands. For your love. For love to try and find such a love. We just can't leave behind us, baby. Don't you go. Baby. No, no, no. Get over it. Stay. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot. Got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we got. Come on. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. I'd pay any price to getting good with you. Patch it up. Give me a second time. Patch it up. Don't cool off while I'm burning. Come and cry and dying at your door. Don't shut me out. Let me hear once more. Your arms I need to hold me. Your hot girl, I told you, my baby. Don't you go. No, no, no. Take it over, just stay. Let's hang on to what we got. What we got, girl, we got a lot. Got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we've got. All right, come on now. Oh man, I love that song so much. 4 seasons going back a little ways. Let's find out what happened today in history, shall we?
This day in history. This day in history.
I remember the Atari so well. Used to have one a long time ago. I'll never forget. As long as I lived, the Atari and the Pong. That was what was amazing. Let's go back and do a song. Special request for a few folks watching the show today. Girl, I can't let you do this. Let you walk away. Girl, how can I live through this when you're all I wake up to each day, baby? You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. You're all I got to get me back. You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. Without you, baby, what good am I? Never had much going, but at least I had you. How can you walk out knowing I ain't nothing left if you do, baby? You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. baby, what good am I? What good am I? Baby, I can't make it without you. And I'm telling you, honey, you're my reason for laughing, for crying, for living, and for dying.
Baby, I can't make it without you. Please, I'm begging you, baby. If you go, it will kill me. I swear, in my heart, I can't bear it. You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. You're all I got to get me by. You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. Without you,
Baby, what good am I? What good am I? Righteous Brothers. You know how the Righteous Brothers have actually got their name? So the guys who were performing a long time ago. By the way, Barry Mann wrote that song. Cynthia Weil actually wrote that tune too. It was Cynthia Weil and Barry Mann both wrote that. But the Righteous Brothers were discovered one night earlier in their career, before anybody ever even knew who the Righteous Brothers were. They were playing in a nightclub, and so they finished doing their set, right? And so one guy was in the audience, and he goes, "Righteous! You guys were righteous!" And a bell went off. Hey. How's that? How's that? A fan actually gave them their own name, the Righteous Brothers. I had a chance to meet Bill Medley back in Branson. He was doing a show with, I think it was the Raiders. And that was just a wonderful time meeting him. I wish I could have had a chance to meet Bobby Hatfield. Bobby Hatfield was one of a kind. Of course, he's been gone for a while, but wow, that duo, so powerful. Bill Medley's still around, still performing too as well. By the way, wanted to mention another birthday today. How many of you guys know who this guy is? He's a big guy. Is that a pen in his mouth or a cigarette? I don't know. American songwriter, blues singer, best known as the lyricist of many rock and roll hits with Mort Sherman, including A Teenager in Love. You might remember that. Sweets for My Sweet. Remember that? Sweets for my sweet, sugar for my candy. Can't Get Used to Losing You. Remember that one by Danny? And I almost said Danny Williams. That's, what's his name? Danny Williams. That was a guy I used to work with a long time ago. And Danny, it was actually another Danny Williams too. But anyway, Little Sister, Suspicion, Surrender, Viva Las Vegas. Unfortunately, he did die of cancer in 1991. He's been gone at the age of 65. But happy birthday to the late, great Doc Pomus today. Doc Pomus, American songwriter, blues singer. And you know, I figured we might do a Doc Pomus song, a song that he actually wrote many, many moons ago for a group by the name of The Drifters as we wrap up our show today. I hope you've had a great time as always. Thank you to my wonderful folks in Milwaukee, Oregon for watching the show again today. You're so appreciated, and I'm just so glad that you're here with me as we have fun together. We love to have fun here together, do we not? Let's go back. There's a little favorite right here. You can dance, every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh darling, say the last dance for me. Oh yeah. music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, so the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. Oh, I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the music's gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Woo. Here we go now. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me. Oh, say the last dance for me. Oh, yeah, the Drifters. Happy birthday to the late, great Doc Palmas today. Doc Palmas, born this day in 1935 as we wrap up our show. Again, thank you so much, my wonderful sponsor, Link Senior, and the many communities that watch the show. Songs of life, they ring from quiet steeples to distant valleys, along the hillsides of lovers' hearts, of lovers' hearts. Come sing your songs of life, and they will keep you from ever wanting, from ever needing, forevermore, forevermore. And know when that moment's true, it sings so softly for me and you. You know they do, you know they do. So I sing my songs of life, that I will hold you inside forever. You will know me, and I'll be yours, you'll be mine. And oh, when that moment's true, it sings so softly to me and you. You know they do, you know they do. And I'll sing my songs of life, that I may hold you inside forever. You will know me, I'll be yours, you'll wrapping up our show today. Neil Diamond made that a big hit from the movie Jazz Singer. I hope you have a great rest of the day today. It's always a joy to do this. With all my heart, thank you so much for watching today. We do it with a lot of greatness for you guys. And we hope you have a great rest of the day. We'll see you on Wednesday. God bless. Till then, keep your head up, and we'll talk to you soon.